I believe we are at the best investment opportunity of my lifetime. And within a couple of weeks, I'm going to be 79 years old. So I've been through the digital revolution. Went through the subprime crisis, and I saw these certain stocks hit new highs and just rocket to their early investors to make some tremendous money. Well, I think that same thing is happening again as a result of artificial intelligence, which will be followed by machine learning. What you got to recognize from that is knowledge will no longer be king, because knowledge will be available to everybody. The person who is going to succeed in the future is not going to be the smartest guy in the room. It's going to be the guy who knows how to ask the right questions and get the answers then that will take him to the place he wants to be and become successful. The world is changing. So with that in mind, I ask the question, well, if I know the world is changing and that they're rebuilding the internet to make it possible, and that there's going to be some software companies that are going to then deliver that and make that possible to me, who are those people? Who are those companies? So that's the question to ask. But you need to put some parameters around those questions in order to get legitimate answers. So what I did was I asked 10 questions to both BART and GPT, starting with, because I want to deal with companies that are going to deliver the artificial intelligence to me to make me a genius. I want to know the software companies here in the United States that are going to deliver that. So I ask, first of all, I want a U.S. company. I want a software company that is in the software sector. I want a market cap of at least 100 million. Those were my first three questions. I ask a total of 10 questions to both BART and to ChatGPT. In this video, I want to give you a clue as to some of the answers they gave me. Stick with me here.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
What that little ditty was to say, this is not financial advice. This is Kerry sharing his knowledge. So I ask these 10 questions, and I ask them with specific guidance because I want profitable companies, and I want companies that are starting to show profit and will give me some gains. Well, I went to ChatGPT and asked, and Chat said, I don't have that kind of information. I'm not current. My information is only good through 2020. So I then went to Bard, and I asked Bard the question, and Bard responded, sure, I can help you with this. Here are some of the stocks that I found that meet your criteria. Bard then gave me 8 stocks, went through the criteria that I gave and gave me the details as I had asked them, and then went as far as to give me a chart below it to show me the latest performance on the stocks. So what I then started to do was go check Bard's information. What I realized very quickly is Bard wasn't accurate, such as one of the first stocks he gave me was a CrowdStrike, the ticker symbol CRWD. He basically said it has a market cap of 40 billion. Well, it doesn't. It has a market cap of 34 billion. It says that it has a PE ratio of 35, a forward PE. It doesn't. It has a PE ratio of 61. I went further and it said it had a revenue growth of 61% and earnings growth of 88% in the past 2 quarters. Its share price has grown an average of 25% per year over the last 5 years. CrowdStrike is trading above its 200-day moving average and is developing AI-powered software. All of that isn't true. I mean, some of it is, but some of it isn't. It also goes on to explain that in some cases where it says it's profitable under certain accounting standards, but not profitable under GAAP standards. So what it basically did, it gave me 8 companies that gives me a position then to say, okay, I need to research these companies and see if Bard, how accurate he was, and then do some analysis and find out if, in fact, fact, these 8 companies should be added to the companies I have on my Bus 12 portfolio. My Bus 12 portfolio is all about software, the software that's going to deliver you the artificial intelligence to make it such that knowledge is not king anymore. It's the ability to ask questions. Now, Bus 13 is more about the infrastructure. It's more about the hardware. Bus 12 is software. Then we'll do Bus 14, which is going to be about the health cure revolution. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to go to my website, Best of Us Investors, and then you're going to see the Bus 12 portfolio. And then you're going to see a little tab above the portfolio that's going to say Bart's recommendations. Bard's recommendations. Click on that tab and you'll get a copy of what Bard gave me, as well as all 10 of the questions that I asked Bard. So this is the future. I like to think that when I buy my next car, I will go to something like Bard, one of the softwares of the companies that Bard suggested, and I'll not say, hey, I want a new BMW. What I'll say is, I'm a 79-year-old man. I live in Birmingham, Alabama. I use my car to go drive 500 miles to the beach and 170 miles to Atlanta. I want a masculine type car. My past cars have been BMWs, Mercedes, and the like. I want a good gas mileage. I want, and I'll go into the detail of everything I want about that car, and then they will come back and give me recommendations. And then I will ask, tell me the difference between a new car and one that has less than 30,000 miles on it, and it'll give me the details. Then I'll ask it, tell me where I can buy it within a 200-mile radius and who has the best price. And it'll give it to me. That's what's coming. I don't have to be the smartest guy about automobiles. I just need to know the questions to ask. That's what I'm doing relative to stocks. I'll do it for my Bus 12, my Bus 13, and my Bus 14. And as Bard gets better, he'll give me better answers. But the key is not knowledge. The key is going to be the guy who or gal who can ask the best questions and then extract that information and make the best decisions, whether it's buying a car or investing in a stock. That's what I like to do. That's how I spend my mornings, particular, doing this kind of research. And then I do a video every day and I share it with you. And then I give the research that I do on my website, Best of Us Investors. And I invite you to come join the tribe. Come to our Friday Stock Talk, where we dig deeper and we ask exact questions. And then get on the bus. Get on when you pay a ticket of $20 to get on the bus, you get access to all 3 of the buses, all the research I do, all the Discord where you can chat with other people, the Friday Stock Talks, your ability to ask me and other people questions, and we turn this into a team sport. Let's be honest. You can't beat Wall Street by yourself. So get on the bus, join the team, join the tribe, and let's make some better investment decisions.